I don't think that made sense to anybody but myself. Hello and welcome. My name is Heroin Bob. Welcome to Bob Buys, a channel I share with you all my part-time reselling journey here in the state of Virginia. This is my reseller recap. So once a month I come in, check in, and let you guys know how my reselling business fared last month and also where I am with my goals for the year. This is the place I share with you guys my actual net profit on all the platforms that I have sold on for that month. If you were wondering what I'm doing down here, there is a small fur baby. This is Moxie. She's very vocal, so she will put in her 2 cents unless I make her happy, in which case she will just sit here and purr. So if you hear a low rumbling in the background, that is me, I guess, being a good cat mom. And that is her tail, not mine. Welcome to the wall of accountability. So this is my wall, guys. You can see it's some low numbers there, and it's very spread out. My ability to function or work seems to have been in very tiny, small bursts. So, you know, first week, one day the second week, a little bit the third week, a little bit the last week, and then me trying to do something before the month ended. But I mean, thankfully, I did not bring in as much as I listed, so great. I still have, as you can see, a lot of numbers I still need to make up. This is a 3, by the way. So I sold 10 less items, I listed 6 less items, but I also brought in 40 less items. So I guess it's still a net positive. So we're gonna start with the lowest platform and work our way up. So I actually, as you guys saw in some of my sold videos, I did have a couple of platforms this month that are not normal, and then I didn't have sales on platforms that are normal. So May was just a weird month. So I sold 1 item on Mercari, which got broken, as I let you guys know in this video, and I still got to keep the money because Mercari apparently has great customer service. Who knew? And I made a net profit off of that butter bale sell for $8.76. So that is my net profit. So that is after fees, cost of goods, and shipping. That is the amount of money I made off of that sale. I then also had my 1 Facebook Marketplace sale. I have put more stuff up on Facebook Marketplace and I have sold nothing. Apparently those were a fluke because Facebook was doing a promo trying to get people to use the platform for that month, where there was a couple weeks where it was free shipping. So that person got a deal and I made a great sale. So that one sale netted me a profit of $70.54, which chef's kiss on that pair of vintage lawn chairs that, you know, I only paid $4 for at the Restore, which I say it all the time. I know not everybody's Restores are the same, but the Restores I have in my area are amazing. If you like selling hard goods, maybe check yours out if you are a reseller to see if you don't know what a Restore is, it's the Habitat for Humanity's charity shop. It's a good place. At least mine are good places for reselling. And then my main platform that I sell on, which is eBay, which is what I've been focusing on, I made a net profit of $274.81 on eBay. So not a great month for solds on eBay, but that is because, as you guys have seen in my what sold videos, I'm moving older inventory out and I am taking a lot of offers. Also, I know in one of my videos I let you guys know that in April eBay changed their tiers, and I did have some feedback on that stating that normally if you downgrade your subscription on eBay, you end up having to pay a penalty for early cancellation for your store. I didn't have that happen, and that is because they had changed the tiers for that month. If you downgraded your store, you didn't have that cancellation fee. So I still have saved $450 a year. I still get to list as many items in my store. I now have the basic store, which is $22 a month. But because I downgraded in the month of April and the month of May, they didn't charge me for my store. So this month in June, I have a double charge that I will have to account for. but that's okay. So not a great month for solds, but again, I did also have to go get IV fluids due to my disability. That's how I help manage my disability, is I get IV fluids once every 3 months, and I was well behind. So I was not feeling so good for half of May, and now that I am feeling much better, I'm doing much better in my business. So now we're gonna switch over to my goals for 2021. I have set 6 goals for myself in 2021. We're gonna work our way down. Again, the first goal was to get 1,000 subs this year, which you guys have been wonderful, and I was able to achieve that in February. So thank you for those of you that are subscribed to me. Normally I do this at the end, but I'm just gonna do it now. I would like to personally thank all 1,400 of my subscribers. You guys are amazing. And because I do have a degree in history, the interesting history fact for 1,400 AD is that the House de Medici, so the famous House de Medici, you know, popular in Machiavelli's Prince book, the Medici, you know, if you've ever played Assassin's Creed, they talk about the de Medici family. I think that was in the 3rd trilogy of things, like I think it's that, like I think it's Assassin's Creed 3. I'm not 100% sure, don't quote me on that. I've only played like 5 of the Assassin's Creed games, but side note, but the House de Medici rose to power in Florence in the year 1400 AD. So thank you guys so much for that. I really do appreciate those of you here, and keep watching me. I'm weirdo on the internet that forgets what they're saying half the time, so there are long pauses. So if you're still here, thank you. The next thing is monetization, which despite having 1,400 of you lovely people, most of my videos are very short. This one will also be probably under 10 minutes. So my watch time is not there, and that's okay. I've got 395 more hours of watch time. So we'll get there. We probably won't get there by the end of June, but we'll get there. So thank you guys very much for watching my videos. I do appreciate it. I know I have a little bit of a variation in content, so if you watch any of my videos, I do appreciate you. I've only put up 13 videos for the month of May. Again, I wasn't feeling very great, so I'm not surprised, but I did put 13 more videos out. My goal is to get 250 videos for the year. It is looking like the second half of 2021 is going to have to be daily uploads. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but I have 2 more weeks to figure that out because I'm uploading this in the middle of June. My death pile has not gotten smaller. I don't know what it is with 2021, but the estate sales for this year, I've not really been going thrifting. The estate sales have just been magic. Like just fistfuls of clothes, and not just like crap clothes, but like really good clothes, like camel hair clothes, vintage pieces that are chef's kiss, like cashmere pieces, silk pieces, just like Anthropologie pieces. I don't ever get Anthropologie or Madewell here, and I've been able to experience both of those. So I cannot turn away from these estate sales, and they're cheap and they're bountiful, and I have not decreased my death pile at all. So more listing. That's not getting, I have not done anything for that except make it worse, but also better, because more is more. That's maybe that's my problem. My motto is more is more. So maybe I should just not have the death pile as a thing on there, because that might not be a realistic goal for me. But my next goal is to get 500 listings on eBay, and I ended the month with 368 because I'm selling almost as much as I'm listing, which is great, but that just means I need to list more. I'm not listing enough to get that number up higher. But that is great, because that means that I am listing what I'm selling. I don't think that made sense to anybody but myself, but you know what I mean. I'm
Still not at 500, but that number is creeping up because I've been doing much better listing here in June. May, so I share with you guys my sales on each platform. My net profit for the month of May in total, so this is money that I put in my pocket after fees, cost of goods, and shipping, is $354.11. So my goal is to get to 10,000. With that added in, I'm at thinking like a little bit over $2,000. So I better have the most amazing quarter four. But thank you guys so much for watching. For those of you that are still here, I know that I'm really just making this as kind of like a personal check-in, and also so that way you guys can see some realistic numbers for what it's like to be a part-time reseller. You know, I just said my store size is 368 on eBay. I do have some things cross-listed on Poshmark and on Etsy, but this is what I can do as a disabled person that does a full-time job and also streams as a partnered streamer on Twitch, and also tries to have a life. So thank you guys so much for watching if you're still here, and in the next video I will hopefully see you again. Bye. Bye. Fresh toe bean content. Look at those beans. Toe beans, toe beans, toe beans, toe beans. She also says goodbye.